welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway for a Monday edition of the Coca Cola 600. Unfortunately, rain on Sunday postponed the Coca Cola 600 to Monday. Let's take a look at some of the drivers to watch for this Coca Cola 600. Teammates on the front row, Kurt Busch and Kevin Harvick, both have had fast cars. Maybe SHR can win NASCAR's longest race. Jimmie Johnson, he's always a favorite at Charlotte Motor Speedway. He starts 5th. The 48 sure looks to contend for the win today. And the favorite, Martin Truex Jr., starting a little bit deeper in the field than he would like. But the 78's the favorite to win the race. So watch out for him. Dale Earnhardt Jr., his final Coca Cola 600. The 88 looks for a solid finish today. So the cars will roll off of pit road. We got the command last night. Got the cars all fired up off pit road, but then the rains came. So they'll roll off of pit road, and we'll take a look at the starting lineup for the Coca Cola 600. On the front row, it's Kurt Busch and Kevin Harvick, two teammates. Row 2, the Kyle and Kyle show, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch. Row 3, Jimmie Johnson and Denny Hamlin. And in row 4, Brad Keselowski and Martin Truex Jr. Row 5, Joey Logano and Matt Kenseth. Row 6, two underdogs, Austin Dillon and Chase Elliott. Row 7, Ryan Blaney and Ryan Newman. And row 8, Clint Bowyer and Jamie McMurray. Row 9, Casey Kane and Eric Jones. And row 10, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 11, Trevor Bayne and Daniel Suarez. And row 13, Paul Menard and Michael McDowell. Teammates AJ Allmendinger and Chris Buescher. And then it's David Reagan and Danica Patrick. Landon Castle and Regan Smith filling in for Eric Almirola. Then it's Ty Dillon and Matt DiBenedetto. Row 17, Corey LaJoie and Greg Gaulding. And rounding out the field is J.J. Yaley and Derek Cope. Lowe's Race Facts, 400 laps. All stages are 100 laps. Pit window 46 to 52 laps, and last year's winner was Carl Edwards. Green flag in the air, we're racing on a Monday. Side by side for the lead, but give lap 1 to Kurt Busch. Larson on the outside. One car spins off turn number 4. That is Greg Gaulding, who will bring out the caution early on lap 17. And we'll see if NASCAR will make this the competition caution. Watch Greg Gaulding, top of your screen, just looks like slides up the racetrack off turn number 4 and clips the wall, and then overcorrects to try and get off the wall, and then the car loses grip and spins out. So Greg Gaulding will bring out the first caution of the Coca Cola 600 on lap 17. Harvick leads. One car is in the wall off turn 4. It's Ryan Newman, the 31, with heavy right side damage. Let's take a look at what happened. Running in a decent position, just, the right front blows out, and the 31 goes straight for the outside wall. Right where Greg Gaulding got loose, but this time he blew a right front tire. Ryan Newman will be out of the Coca Cola 600. Kyle Larson will win his 5th stage of the year. Take a look at the results. Larson with the stage win. Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, the three best stage racers with Keselowski and Jimmy Johnson, your top five. They battle. Oh, Paul Menard's engine has expired on the front straightaway, and that will bring out the caution midway through stage number 2. As looks like Menard the engine lets go. Don't know if the temperatures were high, but it sucks. Second RCR car out of the race. Up on LaJoy. Oh, Joey Logano has spun off turn number 2, and that will bring out the caution. Pretty weird to see someone like Logano go around and see what happened. On the inside of Yaley, this looks like the car comes out from underneath him. Just like what we saw with Greg Galding, except this time Logano didn't slide up into the 7. But a good job by Logano not to hit the inside wall. Kyle Larson will win stage 2 as well. And again, Kyle Busch will finish second. Chase Elliott crawling his way into the top 5. Even Jamie McMurray getting some stage points as well. Comes up on more lap traffic. Oh, Martin Truex is around in turn number 3, and Ricky Stenhouse is around in turn 2. What in the world has happened? Two cars around in completely different ends of the racetrack. Let's dissect this really quick. Let's see what happened to Martin Truex. Looks like Derek Cope might have blown an oil line. And see Chase Elliott trying to get out of it. He slams the wall, and the Martin Truex runs right into the oil, and he spins. Very, very interesting wreck, but what happened to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is my question. Is he as the replay? So let's see what happened to the 17. He's completely over here, and he just got loose. Same issue with Joey Logano. So, two different wrecks that happened at the exact same time, as Stenhouse was able to keep it off the wall just like Joey Logano. Crazy sequence in stage 3. He tries to pull away. One car slow on the back straightaway, and they're going to throw the caution for debris. And it looks like it was from the tire of Regan Smith, who right here just no good camera angle. It's the only camera angle we got. And stage 3 will go to the 2 team of Brad Keselowski. And again, Kyle Busch will finish second in a stage. Kyle Larson falling back to 4th position. Some critical points going out there. Here comes McMurray. One car on the wall, turn 2. It's Chase Elliott, who suffered some damage from when Reed Sorensen blew the oil line. Let's see what happened to the 24. Just looks like got too close to the wall and simply got him in there, and enough to throw at the 7th caution for incident today. Overall, the 9th caution of the Coca Cola 600. Jimmy Johnson wins the Coca Cola 600. And a big win for the 48 team. They win their first race of the year, and that locks them into the playoffs later this year, as Jimmy Johnson will do his burnouts on the front straightaways. He's a winner of the Coca Cola 600. Take a look at the results. Johnson, Kyle Larson, who was strong all day in the 42, he finishes second. Kyle Busch, after that speeding penalty, rallies to 5th place. Jimmy Johnson also had to come back from a speeding penalty in stage 1. See, 15 lead lap cars in that long run to the end, which we've seen in the Coca-Cola 600 before. Last year there was a 55 lap run to the finish. Tough day for Chase Elliott, and See, Denny Hamlin had mechanical issues. Ryan Newman and Paul Menard also having issues. And here are the points. Jimmy Johnson locks himself in. He's sixth right there. 9 winners. Technically 10 because of Ryan Newman. And then just 7 spots up for grabs. Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney all have stage wins. So that helps their playoff cause. See, Ryan Newman was up there in points. Now he's fallen back to 22nd in points. See some of the guys who are pretty much in a must-win situation going into Pocono next week. This is American Sports Coverage, signing off.